Couchman, please state your name, please.
Maurice Couchman.
Okay.
Please declare on behalf of probation. Your Honor, my understanding that the victim in this case, Alyssa Chamberlain, should be present via Zoom.
Alyssa Chamberlain.
Yeah,
A no contact order is already in place. The defendant wants it to stay. But now the alleged victim is asking the court to lift it, not for reconciliation, not for forgiveness, but for their... The big question is, can a judge force two people to talk when one clearly doesn't want to? Watch closely, because what happens next could shape everything.
here.
Okay. Yes, she's here.
So, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Ms. Chamberlain would like to address the court to request the court lifting the contact order. Does the court want to address that first, or my recommendation for Mr. Couchman?
Either way, go ahead with your.
Okay, so as to Mr. Couchman's recommendation, he is compliant with the terms ordered by the court. I did make his appearance, however, he is present today. Probation is recommending that all conditions continue as previously ordered, with the next review hearing being set February 10th, 2025 at 1 p.m.
Sir, anything you want to say?
I know she wants to take the order away or whatever. I want to keep it.
Okay, so hold on. Miss Chamberlain?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have a camera?
Yeah, you want me to turn it on?
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. What did you want to tell me?
I just wanted it lifted because I've been in contact with his mom to see our son Leo, and she hasn't really been compliant with it.
You've been in contact with whom?
With Maurice's mom.
Okay.
And
Now this is legally interesting. That sounds reasonable on the surface. But here's the problem. Criminal court doesn't operate on emotional convenience. It operates on risk and compliance. Probation is recommending no changes. So now the court has to weigh two things: the child's access to both parents versus the protective purpose of the no contact order. What would you prioritize?
she hasn't really stuck to her things or anything like that. The last time I was supposed to pick Leo up, she completely ghosted me. So I was just hoping to maybe lift the no contact order to just talk to Maurice directly, but just about our son.
Okay. And thank you. And you have a problem with that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right. Hang on before you go.
People would be opposed to any change in the no contact order this time.
All right.
It's my understanding from probation that probation, I don't know if you're taking a position or not, but people wouldn't be opposed to it.
All right. Sir, what did you want to tell me?
I just want to keep it like it is, no contact.
You want to keep the no contact in place?
Yes, Your Honor, because I don't know if you were been told, but there was an incident a couple weeks ago. Her and her mother came to my house, and basically how I have it set up is my mom is supposed to make contact with her, and the last time she tried to make contact, she said she was going to pick the kid up at 4. She never picked my son up. She just ignored my mom. Alyssa Chamberlain.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
she came to my house.
Who did? When you
Alyssa
keep
Chamberlain.
saying she, I'm just trying to. It's okay.
Alyssa Chamberlain is just
Right.
nerve-wracking. Alyssa Chamberlain came to my house with her mother with the no contact. She's not supposed to be around me. I told her that. I called the
This is the turning point. He says she showed up at his residence despite a no contact order, and that he called the police. If true, that supports keeping the order in place. But now she says she didn't even know. In court, intent matters. Was this a deliberate violation or a breakdown in communication and paperwork? Who sounds reactive? This is where the judge begins forming a decision.
police and made a police report. There's no reason for her to talk.
Okay, so hold on a second. So, because I just want to make sure I understand. The arrangement was set up that your mother would act as a go-between, basically.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes.
Okay. And then for whatever reason, something happened where you're claiming Ms. Chamberlain did not get the child from your mother. Is that right?
Yep.
And then 2 weeks ago, you're saying thereabouts,
Yeah.
that Miss Chamberlain and her mother
Yes.
show up at your house
Yes, Your Honor.
and that you ended up calling the police.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Chamberlain, is all of that correct?
So kind of, it was me and my aunt, and we did show up at his mom's house. But at this point, I didn't know that me and Maurice had a no contact order. I wasn't aware of any of this. I moved and didn't receive any paperwork. I changed my number, so I wasn't receiving any calls or anything. So what happened
What do you
was,
mean? What do you mean that you didn't know?
I didn't know there was a no contact order.
So
I didn't even know Maurice got in trouble.
Hold on. So why do you think you were why was his mother then acting as a go-between?
I just thought he didn't want to talk to me.
Okay. So it sounds like he still doesn't want to.
That's okay, but we need to figure something out to where his mom answers the phone and sticks to her stuff when I'm supposed to pick our son up.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that his mom,
Yes, sir.
I take care of.
hold on. That she's a full-grown woman, and so are you, right?
Yes.
So it seems like for your son, her grandchild, that the two of you could talk to try to work out whatever you guys want to work, and that Maurice doesn't necessarily have to be a part of that, does he?
I mean, no, and it wasn't a problem until the last time when I was trying to get Leo. She told me I could get him, and I confirmed it the day before and then completely ignored me. So then that's when me and my aunt went to her house to try to talk to her. I didn't know Maurice
Right.
lived there.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, because there's obviously something else. I'm not entirely clear what's going on, but if he got into a circumstance where he had to call the police, then that circumstance can't happen. So I don't know what is going on, and you guys as parents need to figure this out for your son, quite frankly. But as between the two of you, if he doesn't want to have contact, I'm not going to force him to have contact. I mean, he's relying upon the court's order, and he did, quite frankly, given the other hearing I had today, he did exactly what he was supposed to do when you showed up. He wasn't trying to do anything. He called the police because he's the one under the jurisdiction of the court. But if he doesn't want that, I'm not.
And the judge makes the decision clear. If one party does not want direct contact, the court is not going to force it, especially when the defendant is complying with probation terms. Criminal court focuses on safety and jurisdiction, not co-parenting disputes. Notice what the judge subtly implies. Parenting arrangements belong in family court, not here. The no contact order stays. Review hearing set. Conditions unchanged. This case highlights something important. Just because two people share a child does not automatically override a criminal court order. Different courts handle different responsibilities. Now we want to hear from you. Was the judge right to prioritize compliance and safety? Or should co-parent communication have been allowed for the child's sake? If you found this case as intense as we did, hit that like button, drop your opinion in the comments, share this video with someone who loves courtroom drama.
I'm not going to change anything.
Okay.
And for the record, Your Honor, I asked probation if there was currently a circuit court order regarding parenting, and there is not. And the defendant has custody of the child this time.
Who does?
The defendant.
You have custody.
Yes.
I do not have
Hold
legal
on.
custody, but I've been taking care of my son for the last 8 months, taking him back and forth to school, everything.
Okay.
So
I'm
Now
just
you're
being.
giving-
No, I got you. I
now
gotta
you're
get
given
that.
legal advice about what to do, but
Well,
There's no-
somebody's gonna have to figure, yeah. You guys are gonna have to figure something else out. But, ma'am, Mr. Couchman does not want contact with you directly. So I'm not gonna place him in a position where he has to do that. Because obviously he's maybe through this process learned something. So, I'm just gonna leave everything where it is. I'll continue all of your, Mr. Couchman, I'll continue all of your previous terms as ordered. I'll set your next review hearing for February 10th, 2025 at 1 p.m.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.